Welcome everybody to the Daily Dose. Remember to hit subscribe down below so you get notifications whenever we drop these videos. My name is Teddy Moore,
I'm Melissa Rios.
and today is a very, very difficult episode. It's a difficult day throughout the city of Los Angeles, of course, and just throughout the world. Um, I can't believe that I'm gonna say this on camera, but
Yeah, Kobe Bryant died in a crash in an accident yesterday morning. To hear "Rest in Peace, Kobe Bryant" was really surreal this morning. Nick was in the room, you were there, and when someone said, "Oh, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant," it really just kind of shook us because it's still kind of settling in. We're still going through the grieving process, and it is but a little grain of salt to the grieving that his family and that his loved ones, that his wife and the families of the other seven passengers that were in the helicopter must feel. So,
yeah, it's very important that
love,
we don't forget
prayers.
about the families that are also mourning. Um, and I apologize. This is all happening in real time for us. But to the also Bailey family, to the Monster family, the Chester family, and the Zobayan family, our prayers go out to you. And we're from the city. We're from the city of Los Angeles, and Kobe was way more than a basketball player to us. Um, if you're not from LA, then you probably don't understand that, and that's okay.
But it's
That's
kind of
okay.
like a family member. Yesterday, I
Yeah.
felt a little silly when it happened because I was literally crying. But it literally was like they had just told me that a family member had passed away. It was very emotional for us in our household. And now that we talk about it and think about it, and I'm surrounded by other people from LA that loved Kobe, that admired him, I feel like he was a family member,
Yeah.
and that's why we're grieving and feel the way we feel, because he was part of our lives for such a long time and he gave so much.
Yeah, and you know what? We understand that you're if you're looking for Kobe Bryant anything today, you probably don't expect to hear it from a hip hop radio station. But Kobe to us, like Melissa so beautifully said, was more than just a basketball player. He was family. He was a family member, and he was embedded into the DNA of this city of Los Angeles. He was part of our culture. He defined our culture, and yes, he was a basketball player, but we he brought so much joy and happiness from just playing a sport, really. And in times that were dark in our lives, we always looked to him and the Lakers to bring us some kind of light and some kind of happiness. And you know what? That man delivered time and time again. It's like he knew the pressure it was of being Kobe Bryant in the city of Los Angeles, and he understood what he and the game and the team meant, and he was like, I got it. And I think back to the 2000 finals against Indiana. I hate to bring it back to sports, but Shaq fouls out in overtime. Kobe scores 3 buckets in a row when everyone thought it was over, and he's just like,
I
"Yo,
got it.
I
I
got
got
this."
it. And
And
they were the last team to do three championships in a row. The
yeah,
Lakers are.
3P.
So
And
I mean, he just means so much to my childhood. I've said this earlier and I'll say it again. My son is 9 and he's number 24 on his little league basketball team because he wants to be like Kobe. How many of us get a piece of paper and throw it and you yell out
Kobe,
Kobe? You know,
yeah,
it's just he's part of he he was part of our lives growing up and now present as adults.
yeah, yeah. And so, we just wanted to come on here today to let you guys know, like, it is, if you're going through it today and you feeling some type of way, it's okay. It's okay. I know we woke up this morning and we were on the radio, and silly enough, we felt guilty. Like, we've never met the man. Of course, like, you had some interaction with him. I just high fived him in the tunnel one time, but we never met the man, and yet we were mourning him. We were choked up. We were in tears, but that's okay too. And I think it goes to show how beautiful his impact was. That he had a reach far beyond just interaction with somebody, but through a game and through life and through showing the ups and downs and his trials and tribulations, you gravitated towards him, and his reach was worldwide. And even though you never met the person or maybe never had a conversation with the person, you were still affected. And I think that shows how powerful of a human being we all can be.
Yeah,
right?
and
But
it's
him specifically.
yeah, and it's important to allow yourself to feel and to cry or to laugh and reminisce on all the good times, because he gave us good times by just simply all of us sitting in a room watching the basketball game with our friends, with our family. Like, everybody received something good from Kobe, or because you were going up against him and you really wanted the other team to win. Whatever it was, we all got something from it.
Yeah.
And I read this post that said, do you see how people are feeling the sadness? Do you see how it's contagious? It's up in the air. You can really grasp it and even touch it. The sadness, the sorrow, it's just this feeling. That's how happiness is as well. So when you go out there and talk to people, make sure that you're being kind and you're being loving and you're being thoughtful of others, because just like right now, we can feel each other's sadness and embrace each other. You can also feel the kindness and the love in the good times. So you definitely want to keep that in mind and take that with you.
And we can talk about accolades, and we could talk about stats, and we could talk about accomplishments on another day. Today, I think it's only fitting that we honor the man, right? Kobe Bryant, the father, the husband, the son, the humanitarian and the philanthropist, especially in the city of Los Angeles. What he did for the homeless here in downtown LA, what he did for women's and advocating women's sports, what he did for the Latino community, and so it's about that, because we can talk about games, shots. Trust me, I can sit here and I could talk about all that. You could do the same growing up in LA during championship runs, but we're just gonna leave it up to y'all. We're gonna, comment down below what Kobe Bryant meant to you.
Or what's your best memory that you have that involved Kobe Bryant?
Yeah, maybe you met him. Maybe you met him in person. I know my beautiful Queen Ashley got a chance to meet him and his two daughters. At the time, he only had two, at Disneyland. So maybe you had interactions with him. Comment down below, and it's just a sad day, and there's no way to end this video properly. But I will just, my lasting image of Kobe is just, he embodied the city and he put us on our back, and
Also,
that's all I'm gonna remember.
And also, as a human, I don't know, everyone's beliefs might be different, but really pray for the strength of his family members. His wife, who not only lost her husband, we lost a legend, but she also lost her daughter. A lot of other families lost the mom, the dad, and a sister in the plane crash. So I just ask for your prayers, or for your thoughts and your positive vibes towards those families that, although we're grieving today, they're going to be grieving for a really, really long time.
And if you ever lost somebody suddenly, which I have, and fortunately some of you have, you understand that space and respect is something that is needed at the moment. So, man, that's crazy.
Well, that's what we're going to give.
R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, man, Black Mamba, Mama for life.